Hey guys, I wanted to make this video to talk to you about the all-new HTC One's battery life. We all know it's a pretty important aspect when you're choosing your smartphone nowadays. In terms of the specs, it comes with a 2600 mAh non-removable battery, so you can't switch it out like you can do on the Samsung Galaxy devices. And I'll be the first to admit I was a little bit dubious when I heard about the battery size as to how long this would actually last. But I've got to say I've been very impressed with this. I use this as my daily driver over the weekend, so I installed all my applications and used it as my main device. And it performed very well. In terms of the usage, I had 60% Wi-Fi, 40% 3G-ish. And my auto brightness was on. I had location on. I have blink feed on. I have Google Now on. So I didn't pull any punches. I had pretty much every advanced feature on that you could think of. And in terms of my app usage, I use things like you could pretty much see on the first screen here: WhatsApp, Facebook, Google+. I must have watched about 15 plus YouTube videos and a lot of mobile browsing as well. In terms of games, I don't really game too much. I didn't game too much here. And by the way, I did use a lot of Tap Talk as well. But I probably used about, I don't know, 30 minutes of total time on Flappy Bird. Of course, my usage may be different to your usage. If you game a lot more, you will have a lot less battery life because it's a more intense thing to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the stats I got over the weekend. Okay, so we'll start off with the first day of the weekend, and this was pretty much 100% Wi-Fi, so I didn't use 3G much at all, if any, on the first day. Here's the initial graph. You can see it lasted 15 hours, 45 minutes. I still had 70% left. So this lasted me the whole day easily. You can see the GPS was on a few times. The lines are really faint, so you probably won't even be able to see that. But yeah, it lasted me the whole day without a problem. Now, you can't see the screen on time here, so I did install the GSAM battery app, and this tells you the screen on time. You can see I had 2 hours, 11 minutes of screen on time. It was on for 15 hours, 45 minutes. Wi-Fi was active for 15 hours, 45 minutes as well. But I had 70% left, and you know, it was on for 15 hours and I had 2 hours of screen on time. That's pretty exceptional battery life for me. I've never seen that on a device I've had previously before, so very good there. Now, I had so much battery life after this first day, I didn't even bother putting it on charge for the next day, so I just left it on Wi-Fi overnight. Okay, so here we go with the second day, and this was predominantly 3G usage, so I had a pretty good mixture of 3G and Wi-Fi throughout my whole test. And the graph here, the first section is the first day, this plateau is overnight, and the third section is the second day. You can definitely see it drops more in the second day, mainly because I use the device more, and of course it's on 3G, so that takes a little bit more power. If we check out some more detailed stats, you can see I had 6% at 8 PM at night. It lasted on one charge, 1 day, 10 hours, and a screen on time of something crazy, 6 hours, 28 minutes. So really impressive. That's the best battery life I've had on any device I've owned. So very impressed there. You can see the drain overall was 2.7% an hour, which is pretty exceptional. And I actually used the phone as a phone on the second day as well. You can see I've got 15 minutes of phone calls. My Wi-Fi wasn't active the whole day, so you can see that I was definitely on 3G for most of the second day there. Yeah, really impressed with the battery life. This should get even the heaviest user through the day without a problem, and maybe even to the next day. I saw someone on the XDA forums get 7.5 hours, so it really depends on your usage. Of course, like I said at the beginning, if you game more, you are going to have a decrease in battery life, but you've got to give it to HTC here. They haven't got the biggest battery in this phone, but they've done a lot of optimization. By the way, I should mention, power mode, the power saving mode came on at 15%, but I actually turned it off instantly, so I didn't even use the power saving modes that they had. I just used the device running at its maximum performance. So if you were to use that power saving mode, you probably get even a little bit more battery life out of it, so just take that into account. If we check out my battery life for today, you'll see here that we have 93%, so I've only lost 1% during the recording of this video, and it has been edited, don't forget. If we check out the GSAM stats, I've got, my phone's been on for 5 hours 16 minutes, and I've had an hour of screen on time, so again, that's really impressive. So there you go, guys. It's a really nice job from HTC on the battery life on the M8, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you've got the M8, let me know how your battery life is doing in the comments. Yeah, peace out.